I mean, how do you know when, if your advisor is doing a great job?
First of all, I should have a second opinion, I think.
Okay.
That always helps. And secondly, oftentimes we find even if they have an advisor, it can be maybe a stock money manager, which is great, and we'll keep them in place. If it's a good money manager, a new client comes on board, we'll keep that money manager in place, managing a portion of the portfolio, but certainly not all of the portfolio. So a lot of times we see that they need more diversification, and the advisor that they currently have doesn't provide it. Sometimes we find the advisor that they're currently working with has a conflict of interest in how they advise the client. Commissions, if they're paid based on...
Well, how do you get paid?
We get paid from the client. We charge them a fee
So it's
based
under
on
management money.
assets under
so if
management.
they do well, you do well.
That's right.
So you're not necessarily selling products.
We do not sell products.
Okay.
And we think that's a conflict of interest.
So you think people that are, they can't help but be biased?
There's certainly a perception of being biased. They can be as honest as you know, the day is long, but still there's the perception and there's the tendency, no matter how good of a person you are, is to bias it towards what benefits you rather than the client. So what we try to do is remove the conflict of interest.
Okay.
I'm a CPA by background. Independence, objectivity kind of runs in my veins. And so when I set up the company, I wanted to make sure that we had a situation where we could provide objective, unbiased advice to our clients and in a sense, sit on the same side of the table.
What do you call yourself? Financial planner, financial
Wealth
advisor?
managers.
Wealth managers.
Yeah. Investment advisors for the investment management clients, I guess, because we really don't get into the comprehensive wealth management. But for our larger and our typical clients, we're wealth managers.
Now, do people tend to stay, you know, it's like a dentist, you go to the same dentist for the rest of your life or get your hair cut by the same. Is that the way it is in your business? That means people tend to, you know, pick one person and then they stay there? And maybe that's a mistake in your...
Well, certainly for us it is. When we have clients come to us, it's a very rare case where we lose a client. That doesn't happen very often.
Okay.
But
I guess getting people to make a change is very difficult.
That's hard. Yeah, it is really hard.
So how do they know when to change?
Well,
I mean, what are the signs?
They're unsatisfied.
Okay.
Or maybe they talk to somebody, one of our clients, who asks them about or makes a comment about super diversification and the kind of things they're in and piques the interest of their friend, and they say, gee, I'd like to know a little bit more about that. Could be coming into some new money. They sell a business, they sell a piece of real estate. So now they need a professional where historically they didn't.